Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Zant. Today I'm going to be talking about NAKD Brand Group Limited, going with the ticker NAKD. I'm going to go through technical analysis, news, and what I think about this company as a whole. So let's jump right into it. And make sure you drop a like to this video to help the channel grow, subscribe, leave notifications on. Right into it. 1 week perspective here, what we get to see on an MACD is that it's actually curving back up. It's actually attempting a positive reversal. Now on the ADX, it shows in a very strong indication that there's a very strong downtrend here. Volume percent R puts this one at this week at overbought or very close to overbought. Momentum seems to be recovering from the week off the 30th of August, even though at that time it started with 27 cents and hit down to 10 cents. Volumes is actually decreasing from the day before. This is a massive warning sign from week to week, but we just started the week, so that is something to consider. We actually hit quite amazing in terms of volume compared to what last week is in 1 day. Let's take a quick look into 1 day perspective. As we get to see the moving averages here, it doesn't tell us much. So on a 1 day perspective, we get to see an unbalanced volume that is amazingly high. Volume here of 220 million. I wonder who's buying all this thing. Gotta be, you know, the massive news, right? We're gonna check that in a minute. ADX shows in a sloppy movement. Volume percent R is very close to overbought. Momentum seems to be really strong. It's been negative momentum for a while. It's finally hitting that 0.01 momentum. Even though it's very tiny, it's still positive. Moving averages looks bearish. It's in the bearish trading action zone. So we can see a negative reversal here. Let's take into consideration a 1 hour perspective. And this is merely for the next few hours. ADX shows in a very strong trend here that is positive on the 1 hour perspective. MACD looks amazingly strong. Now volume here is high and then gets lower, so that's a dangerous warning sign, but we get to see moving averages turn extremely bullish on the 1 hour perspective. What does that say? It says that we're probably going to see green all the way until extended market and maybe even into tomorrow morning, into Tuesday morning. That's just on 1 hour perspective, so it's a little bit shaky when it comes to that. Moving averages, and you get to see the unbalanced volume. It's at the highest ever, 315 million. The last one was 217 million compared to in the lower 10 millions when we're talking about in a few days. So I only wanted to show the unbalanced volume. The moving average band doesn't have any significance onto this one in the recent times at least. Stochastic fast and stochastic slow seem to be actually climbing up, so that shows in an uptrend. It doesn't give you much of a warning sign, but the level it's at right now has been previously a resistance for the stochastic fast, and for the stochastic slow seems to be as well a previous resistance. So that is something to be considered when you're trying to invest into the company. Another thing happening here is the moving averages, the supports and resistances. Fibonacci retracement sets this one at 280 on the top. The bottom is 10 cents. The next Fibonacci resistance is at 74 cents. So clearly it doesn't have any indication to the current price movement. So what we have to do right now is to set supports and distances. So current support is sitting at 13 cents. Below there, 12 cents. Below there, we're looking at 11 cents sharp, and then all the way down to 10 cents. Resistances here, we're looking at 13 cents, 15 cents, 15.50, and then we're looking at 17 cents. So you can see resistances have a bit of gaps there, and 18 cents. So it has still a lot of upper space to go for, although it hit its 52-week low constantly, month per month per month. So that's a dangerous thing to be at. I'm going to be discussing a little bit more off a longish term investment into this one, but let's jump right into looking a bit into their website. Now I do hope my video doesn't come down because the pictures it shows for their website, but this is just for more of a research video, so fingers crossed this keeps up. Now, latest news is that it regained compliance with the NASDAQ stockholders minimum equity. That is amazing news, although I do have a bit of a wondering that's going on here. Is that on their website, on NASDAQ's listing center.nasdaq, the bid price is still actually under that doesn't mean compliance. So I'm trying to find exactly when do they have until. So Previously, it was November 10th, 2020 for the minimum stockholder equity. That's the extension it did receive. But when we're talking about receiving the notice of minimum bid price, that one was September 8th, 2020. Now, I didn't see a compliance extension, but I do believe it probably would be around November as well. So there might be something on there, but it still didn't meet the compliance for the $1 limit. And for people who start to comment down, it's like, hey, they did meet compliance. We get to see this is for the $1 per share under 30 consecutive business days. And the company did not meet the bid price requirements. And on their website, it does show that this is still active. So that is one of my concerns for this one. I'm not attacking. I have no short position. I think shorting this one would be really stupid, especially with an instant spike that can easily get you a margin call and liquidate you out. NAKD Brand Group Limited Groups reports full year fiscal 2020, and that was back in May 8th, 2020. And their year ends at January 31st, 2020. So I haven't yet seen any quarter one results, quarter two results for the fiscal 2021. So that is weird when you don't see them. That puts in a lot of different red flags for me when it comes in towards longer term investment. I'm going to mention the short term investment in a minute. When we're looking into institutional buyers, we get to see that nothing here is significant. It's radio silence for what looks like to be for a while. Insider buyers, nothing. They don't even believe in their own company to invest in it. And that is something that is a massive red flag for me. Now coming on to why is there volume? What is bringing this one up? Answer is Amazon. And we all remember the tons and thousands of companies and penny stocks that Amazon have bought because of, we got the rumors, right? But this is rumors, right? And you need to treat it that way. You can scalp this one, but you can't really hold it for a month, let's say. Because look at the downtrend. People that were here that were bullish on it, they're around 66 cents. They almost lost all their money. People that went back here and bought, now it just continues to go down. So the trend is that it's actually going downwards, and that is a dangerous thing. That's something you need to consider on. Whether Amazon is buying it or not, that is something that is very much skeptical, and you shouldn't be trading based on skepticism like that. And the next thing is that this one is being more of a sympathy play for Amazon right now. You get to see Amazon jumped here in blue, and I'll show you in the 1 day 30 minutes. You get to see the movements here is that it's actually very much trading similarly to how Amazon has been trading. Let's put this one into 15 minutes, more accurate. Amazon jumps during the day. This one catches up and then falls down a little, falls down. So it's a sympathy play for Amazon for Prime Day. Now, the rumors for Amazon buying it, treat it just as rumors. But I still think that we might actually see a little bit of movements here and there, spikes coming into the pre-market tomorrow and into the Prime Day. But treat it as well when Amazon does dip, which is usually probably right onto the middle of Prime deals or at the start, because buy the rumors, sell the news kind of ideology. So you do expect this one to follow. What do you think about this ticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like. You have a wonderful day.